guys, welcome back to another video on the HSR. If you're new, welcome to the channel. Guys, if you can tell from the thumbnail, it was a big day on May 13th at Plainville, Kansas. We sold our fall calves, guys. They did absolutely immaculate. We were very happy with it. I wish I wasn't feeling very sick. That's the reason why you guys haven't had a video the last week is because I just haven't been feeling good. But I thought I'd do a little recap. I videoed a little bit when we gathered the calves and we're loading them on the trailer. So we'll throw that in sporadically here. But we're out here with the spring calves as we speak, and they're all doing good, guys. They're growing like crazy. But the video's not about them, it's about the fall calves. All right, so when we talked about selling the fall calves in the last couple videos, we were gonna bring one of the calves here to our house that was a little bit smaller. It was actually 340 pounds, but we had them all caught and we were like, well, let's not even mess around with it, trying to get out, trying to find its mom, let's just send it, which I'm glad we did because it still brought really good money. So guys, we ended up selling 39 calves. They were all Charolais Cross, which means they were sired by a Charolais bull, and the majority were black Angus cows, and there was a few red Angus cows in there. And then my two daughters each have a full-blooded Charolais cow. Sorry, that kind of maybe confused you, but those two Charolais cows are for my daughters, and the money goes to them for college, etc. So last year, our weaning weights, when we sold the calves, were right around 400 pounds across the whole board, steers and heifers. And this year, the steers weighed 580 and the heifers weighed 499. We did keep the calves 2 weeks longer than last year, sorry. And we also had a few calves about a week earlier because we turned the bull in. So about 21 days difference. So that right there, guys, just kind of shows you how crossbreeding really can take you to the next level on those weaning weights. And yeah, you guys might say these weaning weights are kind of small. Well, these are fall calves, so they're not eating green grass in the summer. They're being born in September, October, November, and they're on their mom in the winter. For us, we don't have a lot of grass because I'm such a young rancher and just getting started. And so we thought if we could buy a little more feed, and in the summer we can save a little bit of grass by not having a calf on the cow, we thought that might work better for us. And the last 2 years it definitely has. We've been picking up grass here and there, but these fall calves, these fall cows are just kind of money-making machines right now. The prices are so good that it's hard to get rid of a cow that's pregnant, sired by something that you want them to be sired by. But guys, like I said, these fall calves are just making us money. We got them really cheap 3 years ago, and so for us it doesn't make sense to get rid of them, at least not yet, for the next extended probably year, maybe 2 years. Most of those cows are still, 6 and 7 years old, so they're still good running age. All right, y'all, so let's get into the meat and potatoes. So a lot of you guys are probably watching this video because you want to see how much money I made, because everyone wants to be nosy. But this is for the people that are genuinely interested and that want to follow me, so this is for you guys. We sold 11 Charolais heifers in the first draft. They weighed 488 and they brought 372. They don't have the price on here. I'll throw it up in the screen though. But they weighed 488 and they brought 372. There was a bigger set of Charolais heifers. They weighed 554 and they brought 332, and like I said, there was 5 of them. And then there was that one smaller Charolais heifer. She weighed 340 and she brought 417 a pound. So pretty dang good, guys. With that being said, the heifers, there was 17 of them. Their average weight was 499 and they averaged right at $1,800.54 a head. Guys, there's money to be made in that alone, just that $1,800. Last year, across the board, we averaged $1,300 a head. So let's get into the real money makers, the steer calves. All right, guys, we had a big draft of Charolais steers. I was really happy with the way they cut these calves. They put a big draft, because a lot of the steers were about the same size. There was 18 Charolais steers. They weighed 591. And they brought $3.75 a pound, and the price is on the screen right now. Because I don't know what it is because it doesn't show it. There was one Charolais steer. It weighed 695, which that was actually my oldest daughter Willa's. It was a straight Charolais calf. He was just so much bigger than the rest. Like I said, his mom weaned off a 700-pound calf as a fall calf. That's pretty impressive. He brought 311. And then there was 3 Charolais steers on the smaller side. Those 3 were actually from our Red Angus cows. They're a lot smaller framed. They were weighed 475 pounds, and they brought $4.30 a pound. So there was 22 steer calves. They ended up bringing $2,191 a head. After commissions and everything, guys, we ended up, in total, our whole entire calf crop brought, I think it was $1,990. $1,990, yep, that's right. Just $10 shy of $2,000 a head after expenses, commissions, trucking to get there. Guys, immaculate. That helps young ranchers like me. That helps people that, you know, needed that to get that kickstart to keep going, because everything's just getting so expensive, guys. So with that being said, I'm gonna end the video here. Kind of a shorter video, but I wanted to show you guys. I'll throw this up here. I don't know if it's the right way or not, but if it's not, when I'm editing it, I'll fix it. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed knowing how much I made on my calves, because I've told you, I've prided myself on being very transparent from the very beginning, and that's kind of the way I kind of want to run my channel. If anybody has questions, concerns, anything, bring them up, let me know. I'll try to answer them to the best of my ability. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. We'll catch up with you guys on the next ranch tour. We're actually going to be at the small animal auction in Ellis actually tomorrow, which that'll probably come out on Wednesday or Thursday. So thanks for watching, guys. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.